Hey, YouTubers. So, I'm in the garage again. Yes, the garage, not the deck for a change, not the dick for a change, the frickin' garage. So, anyway, it's still a crappy, shitty day outside. It's a shitty day outside. Excuse me, I burped. Yeah, big ass hog for life, big ass fucking hog for life. Anyway, I am smoking a big ass cigar right now, as in the big ass cigar for life. The cigar, the top of the shoulder kind of split a little bit, so sorry about that shit. So a little bit difficult to smoke. Anyway, the house of keeping, smoking this Buffalo 10 natural cigar, nice big ass cigar. Obviously never demonetized video. Yes, never demonetized video. So fuck shit, whatever. Yeah, fuck shit, whatever. So anyway, enough of that shit. So basically, definitely not gonna be on the deck tonight, because not the dick tonight, not the dick tonight, the deck, because it's really shitty outside, really shitty. It's all rainy and shitty outside. It's not. It was pouring rain earlier, so. Yeah, it was pouring rain earlier. One sec. Sorry, I ate a little piece of food in my mouth. I just ate dinner. So, yeah, so it was really pouring rain earlier. Like, it was coming down like a son of a bitch. But, right now it's definitely raining still. Definitely freaking raining, fucking raining, But, it's not as rainy as it was a couple hours ago. A couple hours it was raining like crazy, like a son of a bitch. Anyway, big ass cigar. So I've had a good day overall. I did the Death Nut challenge. And I know Merc on Discord, he commented on YouTube, freaking YouTube, and made a point of saying, to be fair, it probably would have been a little bit spicier if you had eaten them. If you'd eaten them one after the other, because capsaicin builds, freaking capsaicin builds. So it probably would have been a little bit spicier if you had them all in one sitting. But honestly, it would have meant less content, obviously. He's obviously not judging me, so. And also, shit. And also, it said 16 million capsaicin, sprinkles, so it clearly didn't, because I would have detected 16 million capsaicin crystals. I mean, hell yes. I mean, I was expecting, that Death Nut that I had, the Death Nut Peanuts, which was the number five, it was nothing. It was not even, it was barely even spicy. I mean, just like a little bit spicy. I've had like regular peanuts, not penis. Peanuts, they're a lot spicier than that. So it's like those Moruga Scorpion peanuts, Carolina Reaper Moruga Scorpion, the wilds and the mediums are 10 times harder than the Death Nut. So no way in hell did that have 16 million capsaicin crystals, because I would have noticed that shit. As bullshit is bullshit. We all know that bullshit can be bullshit, and this is a case of bullshit. So I was bullshitted. So, there's no way, because, I barely detected anything, and I know for a fact it wasn't stale, because the expiration date said, New Year's Eve of 2023. Yeah, like, what the hell? It's like, what the hell? So, because it clearly wasn't stale, and I got it in a sealed package, so what the hell? It's like, I clearly, opened it on, I didn't open it on camera, but you trust me. I mean, you trust me, Merc. I mean, you know that I'm not, trying to swindle you. It's like, for a fact I'm not trying to swindle you. I didn't like replace the peanuts with regular peanuts. Like, no way in hell. Like, I would never do that to my fans. I mean, even if it meant that I scream my head off and I swear like a motherfucker, I swear like an absolute motherfucker, I would do it. I mean, I ate that Carolina Reaper on camera and you saw it. I mean, you saw the shit. It's like, I wasn't trying to like swindle anybody. I mean, all my content, all my content is genuine. It's like, I never try to swindle people. It's like, if I can't eat something, I'm gonna spit it out. It's like, I'm not gonna like replace the food with something else. It's like, that's just being a cheater. It's like, being a fucking cheater. So I mean, obviously, yeah, I mean, it clearly did not have those 16 million capsaicin crystals. Even if they had only put like, a sprinkle, like a tiny sprinkle, it would have been hotter. I barely detected anything from it. I had to like literally lick the crumbs. I had to literally put my finger in my mouth and lick the crumbs to get any kind of taste from it. And even then, excuse me, it was not hot at all. Sorry, I burped. I'm a fucking hog. So, I mean, it wasn't hot at all. I mean, I was really disappointed. Now, the Death Nut 2.0 challenge, which I did a couple weeks ago, that was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, that had the one that was contradicting, not dick, but contradicting, and that was had like Pepper X peppers, not peckers, peppers, not peckers, Pepper X peppers and Carolina Reaper and Moruga Scorpion, and that was actually fairly spicy. I remember I had to take a swig of milk with a half gallon of milk. That was fairly spicy. I remember that. That was fairly spicy. Not as spicy as those corn nuts, not porn nuts, corn nuts, freaking corn nuts. So far, out of all the Blazing Fruit products, I reviewed all of them by this point. I've reviewed the mild, the medium, the wild. I've reviewed the Death Nut 2.0 challenge. I've reviewed the Death Nut 3.0 challenge. I've reviewed the Tube of Terror. I've reviewed the Tube of Terror 2.0. There's not a Tube of Terror 3.0 yet being the key word. There is not, as far as I know, a Death Nut 1.0. Maybe there is. I think I saw a picture of something. So maybe there is, supposedly, but Amazon.com doesn't sell it. So I mean, clearly, the spiciest so far was those corn nuts, not porn nuts. Yeah, I'd say that spiciest was probably the corn nuts, not porn nuts. And then the second spiciest was probably the Death Nut 2.0 Death Nut, which was the Pepper X peppers, which is the first time I've ever had Pepper X. Pepper X, for people who are wondering, is a super spicy pepper. It's supposedly 1,000,000 Scoville units hotter than the Carolina Reaper plain. Obviously, when you're eating with peanuts, not penis, not cock, peanuts, it's obviously freaking different than eating it plain. But Pepper X peppers supposedly have somewhere around 3.1 million Scoville units, and Carolina Reaper has between 1.5 and 2.2 million Scoville units. So that's the first time I've had Pepper X peppers. So, and you don't hear much about Pepper X peppers because they're so spicy. And those were fairly, the Carolina Reaper, the Moruga Scorpion, the Pepper X peppers, those peanuts were fairly spicy. They were fairly spicy. Not as spicy as the corn nuts, not porn nuts. I keep saying porn nuts. Yeah, porn. Being silly ass like a big ass cigar. But those were fairly spicy, those peanuts. they were fairly spicy. They had a nice kick to them, and I had to take a swig or two of milk, a couple swigs of milk to get rid of that taste. The corn nuts sent me into a little bit of a tizzy, like Merck would say, not trying to plagiarize Merck. So those sent me into a little bit of a tizzy because they were very hot in the mouth, and they're also very hot in the sinuses, especially the sinuses. The corn nuts, not porn nuts, corn nuts, keep saying that. The corn nuts were very hard in the sinuses, and then about 2.5 hours later, I got really bad capsaicin cramps. Got really bad capsaicin cramps when I was eating my dinner. I was eating a liverwurst and cheese sandwich, and yes, people can say liverwurst is gross. I know people on Facebook, not Twitter or Twatter, you know, yeah, twat. People on Facebook say that liverwurst is gross. Oh, sorry, it's farted. Yeah, big ass farts for life. But yeah, people say that liverwurst is gross. I love liverwurst. I love liverwurst. Liverwurst and cheese and mayo sandwiches. And I had some coleslaw also, a nice big ass coleslaw. And I was starting to get capsaicin cramps. And after dinner, I had pretty bad capsaicin cramps in those corn nuts, not porn nuts. Yeah, I had some pretty bad capsaicin cramps. It got probably about, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being like pussy cramps and 10 being like knock you on your ass cramps, like I have to go to the hospital. It got up to about a 6.5 or a 7. So it was pretty bad at one point. Like I felt like I might, not really like I was going to throw up, but I felt like really sharp pain in my abdomen. So yeah, those weren't fun. So yeah, those capsaicin cramps are not fun. So I'm crossing my fingers. I'm crossing my fingers that the ghost peppers, not peckers, and the scorpion peppers are not going to give me capsaicin cramps, but I'm not making any promises. Because oftentimes when you eat a super hot pepper, you do get abdominal pain. It's kind of the price you pay for eating a super hot pepper. So I'll be curious. The ghost peppers might be fine. Those might be fine because I've eaten like habanero peppers, not peckers, and I can eat a ton of habaneros. I mean, I've eaten 6 at once on camera. They were very spicy, and you know, granted they're not dry, but I mean, I've had like 6 habaneros on camera, and those were murder on the throat, but they did nothing to my stomach, nothing to my stomach. So, and people were, you know, commenting on the video, so I'm not gonna say who was commenting, but you know, they were saying like, do you realize you can end up in the hospital for those? No, it's like, you know, no. It's like, you know, anything you can buy in a grocery store, anything you can buy in a grocery store is totally fine. Oh, sorry, he's farted. Yeah, big ass farts for life. Yeah, big ass poots for life. Holy shit. You know, God bless the queen. Whoo, holy shit. He just farted. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Anything you can buy in a grocery store is safe. I mean, obviously don't sue my ass like the big ass cigar if something bad happens to you, but anything you can buy in like a grocery store, like a Stop and Shop, a Roche Brothers, a Wegmans, a Walmart, a Kroger, anything like a Price Chopper, anything like that, a Shaw's, is totally safe. Jalapenos, habaneros, serrano peppers, Fresno chili peppers, not peckers, those are totally safe. I mean, unless you eat like 200 of them. I mean, obviously, you have to be stupid. You have to be stupid, for a better word, to eat 200 of them. I mean, why the hell would you do that? I mean, why the fuck would you do that? It's like, you know, unless you're just super sensitive to spicy food, or for example, you have an allergy. So obviously, there are some people who have allergy. One sec. Sorry to spit. Yeah, there's some people who have a freaking allergy, you know, fucking allergy. It's like, you know, that's totally different. I mean, if you have an allergy, you obviously don't eat peppers in the first place. But habanero peppers, plain, a lot of people have them chopped up on a salad. A lot of people have them chopped up on, like, you know, a burrito or something, or a taco. Those are totally fine. I mean, those are totally fine. Those are not going to end you up in the hospital. No way in hell. It's like, you know, unless you eat like, you know, 200 of them, well, you know, like 20 or 30 of them. It's like, you know, you have to eat a shitload. It's like, you know, a shitload. But I mean, I guess the point I'm trying to make, and I've talked about this before on my channel, anything you can buy in like a grocery store, anything you can buy in a grocery store, with very few exceptions here and there, you can, I mean, the only thing I can think of in a grocery store that's possibly something that could make you really sick is like obviously like that hot sauce I reviewed, the ghost pepper a year ago, and obviously the scorpion pepper hot sauce from Woodstock. That made me actually, gave me pretty bad capsaicin cramps, but I drank it straight. I mean, you have to consider I was an idiot. I was a total idiot, and I drank half the bottle of the scorpion pepper sauce. So obviously, duh, I'm an idiot. It's like, you know, I'm an idiot. I'm a douchebag for doing that. It's like, you know, so obviously don't be a douchebag and an idiot like me. So, but I mean, obviously have it in small quantities. The only thing I can think of, like I was saying, the only thing I can think of in a grocery store that that could potentially really make you sick is I bought that Pocky chip. Ooh, ash fell. Just tamping the ash. This is a stone floor, so I'm not concerned about starting a fire. So anyway, let's get the cigar going. Anyway, yeah, the only thing I can think of in a grocery store that could make you potentially really sick is that Pocky chip. I got it at Wegmans. I got that at Wegmans. A lot of people buy them online, but they're super expensive online. They're super expensive. Like I was going to buy the 2021 Pocky chip and maybe the 2020 and 2019 Pocky chip to review, even though they're a couple of years old. But I was like, holy shit, it's like, you know, holy shit. They're like $30. It's like, you know, I'm not going to spend $30 on one freaking chip. No way in hell. It's like, you know, I mean, that's ridiculous. It's like, you know, $30. I saw two of them being advertised for like $60 or $50. That's ridiculous. I'm not going to spend that much money. It's like, you know, no way in hell. I'm sorry. It's like, you know, I mean, I bought that Pocky chip at Amazon, not Amazon, sorry, at Wegmans, frickin' Wegmans, Wegmans, and it was like $7. It's like, yeah, $7, that's reasonable. It's like, you know, for a nice challenge, sure, it's like, you know, I have no problem paying $7, but I'm not gonna spend $50 on two frickin' chips, no way in hell. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend that much money on you know, chips. It's like I saw you get a package of 10 of them of the 2022 Pocky chip for $180 or $190. I mean, come on, 10 chips for $190. That's more than my cable bill is every month. It's like, you know, no way in hell. It's like, you know, I'm not going to do that shit. It's like, you know, no way. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, you know. I mean, bullshit can be bullshit, you know. We all know that bullshit can be bullshit, you know. But I mean, no way in hell. It's like, you know. So, anyway. Ooh, getting a little bit of a buzz from the cigar. Probably smoking a little bit too quickly. Getting a little bit of a head rush. So, anyway, and for people who are wondering, yes, this is tobacco. This is tobacco. So, this is clearly tobacco. It's not marijuana. So, anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying. That's the only thing I can really think of in a store, in a grocery store, that could actually make you really sick is that Pocky chip. P-A-Q-U-I, Pocky chip. Yeah, like that could make you really sick. Like there have been cases of some kids doing that on TikTok, you know, not TikTok, yeah, being silly, I was like a big cigar, TikTok. So, yeah, on TikTok, you know, some kids do that, and it's like, you know, and they're just asking for trouble. It's like, you know, they've never eaten anything spicy in their life, and it's some stupid, you know, 8-year-old kid who has no idea what the hell they're getting themselves into, you know, and they eat like a Pocky chip and like, shit, you know, it's like, you know, so, yeah. That's the only case I can think of. But I mean, the Pocky chip that I had, it was spicy as holy hell. I mean, it was murder on the throat and murder on the sinuses, you know. But it was, yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, it was doable. So I know somebody commented. somebody commented on that video, one of my followers or subscribers, and said, you did a lot better than most people. I saw people do it and they actually threw up on camera. That can happen, especially if you're not used to spicy food. I mean, if you go looking for trouble, yes, absolutely, you can get sick. And that's where a lot of the rumors, like the BS rumors about spicy food comes in, is from people who go looking for trouble. Yeah, if you go, one sec. Sorry to spit. This cigar's making me drool. Yeah, if you go looking for trouble, I mean, if you've never eaten anything spicy aside from maybe like buffalo wings, like a buffalo chicken sandwich, and you go looking for trouble and you eat like 10 or 20 habaneros, clearly you can get sick. I mean, my mother, you know, she can't even eat a buffalo chicken sandwich. If you go looking for trouble, obviously you can get really sick. Excuse me, I burped. I'm a fucking hog. So it's like, yeah, if you go looking for trouble, I mean, there are cases, you know, where people who don't know what they're getting themselves into are clearly, you know, going looking for trouble. It's like, you know, but I mean, like anything you buy in like a grocery store, very few exceptions here and there. I mean, if I see the Pocky Chip, I want to review the Pocky Chip 2023. There's supposedly a Pocky Chip 2023. It's, what do you call it? Naga, N-A-G-A, Naga, like the snake, the frickin' snake, like the anime snake. Viper pepper, not pecker, with Carolina Reaper. Is it Carolina Reaper or Ghost Pepper? Yeah, I think it's Carolina Reaper. So, yeah, the snake pepper that's named after the anime character, because Nagas are like Japanese anime snakes, like in Japanese mythology. That Viper pepper, I like the Viper like a snake. Yeah, that pepper, and or that chip. It's a 2023 Pocky chip. I want to review that. If I see that at Wegmans, I definitely will pick it up. So I will definitely pick it up, even if it's like $15 or $20. I mean, if I see it on Amazon, even if it's like $20, I will probably pick it up if I have the money, assuming I have the money. Right now, money's a little tight, but I mean, no promises. If I see it, I've only seen it on one website so far. It's relatively early in the season, so maybe if I see it over the summer, I'll pick it up. So I might have to wait till the fall or the winter because they might finally sell on Amazon. So, but I'll definitely pick that up. I'll be curious because the Pocky chip that I reviewed, the 2022 Pocky chip, that was Maruga scorpion peppers, not peckers, and Carolina Reaper. And one person made a point of saying in one video, I saw one video that had a lot of scorpion pepper. Yeah, that Pocky chip had a lot of scorpion pepper, Maruga scorpion pepper, which is a really good pepper, so not pecker. So if I see the 2023 Pocky chip, I might, you know, I'll definitely get it. So if I see it for like $5, I'm going to scoop it up in a heartbeat. I might even buy two. So, but I mean, if I see it at Wegmans, I'll pick it up definitely, maybe over the summer. So, and what I was trying to say was the Viper pepper, the Naga Viper pepper, is significantly less hot than the scorpion pepper, so it's probably not as bad. The Pocky chip is pretty spicy. I mean, it's a pretty spicy thing, and there are people who've gotten pretty sick from eating them. I ate it. I didn't get sick. The 2022 Pocky chip. I didn't get sick. And I only had a slice of bread, a slice of gluten-free bread, what do you call it? A small glass, actually 2 small glasses of milk, and also a glass of water, which really doesn't help at all. So water doesn't help at all. So, and I didn't get sick. So my nose was on fire and also my throat was on fire, but I didn't get sick. So if I had a full gallon of milk, I'm sure I would have done fine. So, and what do you do with milk, for FYI, for your information, you hold the milk in your mouth, like Merck was saying, and you swish it around, you hold it in your mouth, almost like mouthwash, like frickin' mouthwash. And that's how you kind of neutralize that capsaicin. So, because the, not to plagiarize Merck, but like the capsaicin in the milk, oh, sorry, you farted, it binds to the milk binds to the capsaicin and neutralizes the capsaicin. They say ice cream also helps, though ice cream is very high in sugar. And I try to avoid ice cream at all costs because ice cream is what gave me the fatty liver. So I try to avoid ice cream as much as I can. So it just brings back bad memories of giving me the fatty liver. So and they also say bread helps. They say bread helps. I have gluten-free bread because I have to be gluten-free because I'm celiac. So, but they say bread helps also. But yeah, I'll definitely pick up the 2023 Pocky Chip if I can. It's a green package. It has a picture of a snake, nice big ass snake like the big ass cigar. If I see it on Amazon for a reasonable price, even if it's $20 on Amazon, I think if I have the money, I'll buy it. And if it's also if it's at Wegmans for like $6, I'll pick it up in a heartbeat. Sure. I don't mind wasting $6. No way in hell. It's like even now with my balance, I have no problem doing that. So, but yeah. I mean, obviously I'm not going to buy it if it's like $50, no way in hell. It's like, I'm not going to buy it if it's like $50. It's like, and like $20 for shipping. That's just stupid. I mean, it's just stupid. But I mean, it's very. The Pocky Chip is spicy. That's the only thing I can really think of, I guess, to the whole freaking point. That's the only thing I can think of in a grocery store that can actually make you really sick is a Pocky Chip. The habanero peppers, I mean, unless you eat like 20 of them, you're not going to like throw up. Unless you're really, really sensitive to spicy food. So for people who are wondering, people who are worrying, no, it's like, you have to eat a ton of them. And then you're just being stupid. I mean, come on, you're just being stupid. It's like, I mean, you gotta be stupid to do that shit. It's like, it's bullshit, it's bullshit, I mean, we all know that bullshit can be bullshit, but I mean, you gotta be stupid. It's like, yeah, to eat 20 or 30 habanero peppers probably on a dare or something, you gotta be stupid as hell. It's like, anyway, yeah, enough of that crap. So, I mean, yeah. So, yeah, if I see the Pocky Chip 2023 challenge, I'll pick it up. And maybe I will eventually pick up the 2021 Pocky Chip on Amazon. I don't want it to be stale. And also, I think the cheapest I saw it was $30. And I really don't feel like throwing away $30 of my money. So, I mean, if I have a gift card, if somebody gives me a gift card, maybe it's like, I also have to look into getting a new blood pressure machine. Nothing's wrong with me, but I need to get a new blood pressure monitor because my monitor is broken. I check my blood pressure every a couple times a week. So I got to look into, buying a new blood pressure monitor pretty soon. Either that, I have to go to the doctor, probably get my blood pressure checked because I'm on blood pressure medication. It has nothing to do with food, but I'm on blood pressure medication because I'm overweight. So, and I'm going to have to think about getting a new blood pressure machine pretty soon, and that's like $30, $40. So, but I'm getting off topic here. Anyway. Yeah, so anything you can buy in like a grocery store, like the jalapeno peppers, no way. I mean, you would have to eat like 100 of them before you even got like a really bad. I mean, obviously don't sue my ass like the big ass cigar. Obviously don't sue. Oh, car going by. Oh, car's going a little bit fast. That's not safe, especially for a residential street. So yeah, I mean, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so. I mean, obviously don't sue my ass like a big ass cigar, but I mean, you would have to eat like 50 of those jalapenos before you got like a stomach ache. Maybe you get a stomach ache, but I mean, you get like capsaicin cramps. But I mean, before you got like really sick, jalapenos are not very spicy, even plain. So, and yeah, I really want to review that Pocky. I keep saying that Pocky Chip because I really want to review that Pocky Chip. And I hope Wegmans sells it this year. I know they sold the Pocky Chip last year, so the 2022 Pocky Chip. And that'll be a fun video. So that'll be a fun video watching me suffer, drinking milk and going, F word, F word, F word. So F word, F word, F word. So, shit, damn, shoot, darn, ow, ow. So yeah, I mean, that'll be fun to do. So I really hope they do sell it, or maybe I'll get it on Amazon over the winter or over the fall. So anyway, so almost a 30-minute video. Holy shit, almost a 30-minute video. I've been smoking my big ass cigars and a big ass cigar for life. Anyway, just rambling, shooting the shit, and so yeah, anyway, I guess the moral of the story is anything you can buy in a grocery store is generally safe, unless you're an idiot. So I'm not calling you an idiot. I mean, I'm just saying if you're an idiot, obviously if you're an idiot, then you're going looking for trouble, and you obviously even stuff you can buy in a grocery store. Yeah, like I drank like half the bottle of that scorpion pepper hot sauce, and that gave me terrible capsaicin cramps about a year ago. That was awful. I mean, that was awful. That was almost a year ago. That was terrible cramps. That was like yesterday. Ooh, that sucked. That sucked. Yeah, so I know Merck on Discord, he has kind of a lower tolerance to spicy food, but he doesn't train, to be fair to Merck, to play devil's advocate to Merck, he doesn't train as much as I do. I'm not going to try and like I'm not trying to like make fun of Merck, but I'm like saying, Merck doesn't train nearly as much as I do. Like he made a point of saying in one of his videos that I really train. I really train to eat the spicy food. So, like, I really train. Like, I bought at Roche Brothers a bottle of that Dave's Insanity hot sauce, which is like 185,000 Scoville units. And I'm going to have that on my eggs. I'm going to have that on my burritos. Probably on my burritos and with my chicken nuggets. Yeah, that's pretty hot. The key is keeping your tolerance up. See, where most of the problems come from, is people who don't have a high tolerance. Like, Merck was pointing out, he wasn't eating anything spicy and had those peanuts, and they gave him a real bad trip. They gave him really bad cramps. But I mean, when you're training, I mean, when he ate the peanuts before and he was training, he was eating habaneros every single day. They were nothing to him. And then when he didn't train for a while, his tolerance went down. Like he said, you have to keep your tolerance up, your fucking tolerance up. It's like, and by keep your tolerance up, I'm not saying have like Frank's Red Hot sauce or like Tabasco sauce or like not tobacco sauce, Tabasco sauce or like like Chula sauce. I'm talking about like spicy food. If you want to keep your tolerance up, you have to expose your mouth to really spicy food. Frank's Red Hot sauce is nothing. I could easily probably drink half a bottle of that, a small bottle of that easily. That's nothing. It's like a lot of people say that's pussy sauce, pussy sauce. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's yummy. Frank's Red Hot sauce is very yummy, but it's nothing. It's like, it's like what, 400 Scoville units? It's like less than a banana pepper, not pecker. So it's like, that's nothing. It's like, you have to, if you want to train, you have to eat something that's actually spicy. I got some Serrano peppers from Roche Brothers. I'm going to be eating, munching on those this week. So, and those are like 10,000, 25,000 Scoville. And even those aren't very spicy. But I mean, you have to, if you want to train, you have to, and keep your tolerance up, you have to expose your mouth to something spicy. And by spicy, I mean like a habanero. At least like a habanero or like a ghost pepper hot sauce or like a Carolina Reaper salsa, something that's actually spicy. Something that's not going to be like, Frank's Red Hot sauce or even like Frank's Extra Hot, which is like 2,000 Scoville units. I mean, you have to keep your tolerance up because eventually, like Merck said, your tolerance will go down. Your tolerance will go down and it will kick your ass. It's like, like the big ass cigar. So it will kick your ass like the big ass cigar because your tolerance is like this and eventually it will go down. So I'm trying to keep my tolerance up. And by next weekend, I will have in my possession the scorpion peppers and also the ghost peppers, not peckers, ghost peppers and scorpion peppers. And those will be interesting. I think I'll do the ghost pepper first. I don't think I'm going to have much of a problem with the ghost peppers because I don't think so, because those are only what? I mean, habaneros 150,000 to 350,000 Scoville, and a ghost pepper's like 850,000 to 1 million Scoville. So I don't think I'll have a problem with that crap. It's like, that crap. I don't think I'll have a problem with that. Those I think I'll be able to handle. They may be very spicy, but I've read all kinds of stuff like, oh, ghost peppers are perfectly edible. It's like, you can definitely eat ghost peppers on a regular basis. They're perfectly edible. Once you start going above ghost peppers, not peckers, that's when you start getting into the stuff that can give you the cramps. And like the Carolina Reaper, when I ate that gave me moderate capsaicin cramps. Not terrible, not like the corn nuts, but they gave me moderate. Yeah, so far from Johnny Scoville, the Blazing Foods, so far it's the corn nuts, not porn nuts, corn nuts. So far it's been the corn nuts that's given me the biggest trouble. So I'm not going to buy those corn nuts anytime soon because those gave me wicked bad cramps. Okay, cigar's done. So anyway, YouTubers, 35-minute video. Bye-bye. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.